queen came along this weekend and was like, I'm going to throw the biggest party, I'm going to be the centre of attention, and the good gay people would clap and just went, oh my dear. Yes. Well, I try and stay away from like topical or political stuff just because it goes out of date so fucking quickly. But I saw an amazing thing. Did anyone else see the interview that Boris Johnson did with Susanna on like Good Morning Britain? And it was like it was ridiculous. But it had one moment in particular that was so funny. She was like, Prime Minister, the cost of houses is going up, the cost of living is going up in general, the cost of food is going up, Prime Minister. And Boris Johnson's reaction to this, he just went, yeah, I know, chicken's crazy. Chicken's crazy! Chicken is crazy, Prime Minister! And I think it's just as well she cut him off there, because we know what Boris is like. He just would have carried it, yeah, asparagus is astronomical, grouse is grotesque, turducken is tantamount to terrorism, and quince is crazy. Thank you so much. Yeah, I don't know, people have been talking about dating apps a little bit this evening. I don't know whether anyone has been using Field, if anyone's familiar with the app Field. Basically, it's an app where people are just like, they're super upfront about your sexual preferences and your kinks and that kind of stuff. And as far as I can work, this guy in front is just shaking his head like, I don't want to know. As far as I can work out so far, people's main kink on that app is just not fucking nerdy Jewish guys. Like that's the main thing. And for anyone going, is this guy really Jewish? Like, I look like Woody Allen fucked the entire cast of The Big Bang Theory. Like, I know what I'm working with here. It's fine. I went on a date with someone from Field, and they stopped me halfway through the date, and they just went, I'm just going to stop you there. How's this going for you? Because at the moment, there's no romantic connection, but I probably would fuck you. I know, it was salty, right? And I love to tell you at the end of that, I said, so then I fucked her. No, and I didn't even have the guts to be like, actually, that was quite rude and abrupt. I think I'm quite cowardly in general anyway. I'll tell you a story about my cowardice. I went to Mexico at the beginning of the year, and I went with my housemate. He'd just gone through quite a bad breakup. And I'll tell you the most amazing thing about going away with someone who's just been through a breakup is that you just feel so happy by comparison. You're just looking at them, they're by the pool, all sad, so just with a solitary tear running down their cheek and their margarita. And you're like, oh, you thought you were going to escape all your troubles, didn't you? But they just followed you here. Oh, it's so sad. But anyway, on holiday, we went to a resort in Mexico, so you were very much locked into the resort. And there was a guy there called Big Tattoo Dandy. And when I tell you his name was Big Tattoo Dandy, I've already told you everything that you need to know to conjure a picture in your mind of Big Tattoo Dandy. Yeah, the only bit that I'd like to add to that is that Big Tattoo Dandy had a girlfriend who had a tattoo of Big Tattoo Dandy on her own bum. Like tattoos within tattoos. Like, that's some crazy shit going on there. Can you imagine just going like, what do you want? I want this guy and everything that he's wearing. Like, that's it. That's who's a tattoo artist. It's just like, for fuck's sake. But yeah, he a big guy covered in tattoos. And my friend was like determined not to hang out with this guy. He was just like, no, I'm not hanging out with him. He looks like a fucking racist. He's not. Look at him. He's big bald, covered in tattoos. I was like, James, you are being incredibly judgmental about our friend Big Tattoo Dandy. He could be heaps of fun. So anyway, one evening, I hang out with Big Tattoo Dandy, and there was a guy also hanging out with us who was doing an Irish accent. And we all were like, where are you really from? He's like, no, sure, I'm Sean O'Malley from Ireland. And we were like, no, you're fucking not. I'm like, where are you from? And this kid just wouldn't tell us. And then Big Tattoo Dandy just goes, well, it's all right, mate, as long as you're not a Jew. Big Tattoo Dandy! Big Tattoo Racist Dandy! What are you doing here? I ran back and was like, James, you're right about Big Tattoo Dandy. He was a horrible racist. James was like, oh, what happened? I told him. He was like, did you say anything? And I went, no. He was like, first they came for my yarmulke, and I said nothing. So I tried to prove James wrong. So recently, I stopped a robbery There was a guy, this all happened in Camden, this guy was running over this bridge, being chased by this guy, and the guy chasing him goes, "Stop him, stop that guy!" So I grab the guy, and I pin him up against the wall, and he goes, "What are you doing?" And I say, "I'm so terribly sorry, that man just told me to pin you up against to stop you, so I stopped you." That was my reason. I told that to James, I was really proud about that, and James goes, "So what you've done there, you had two men running at you, and I'm going to assume the bigger one told you something, and you just did it without question. That's not heroic, that is the mark of absolute cowardice." I've been Dave Ellis, I think that's probably my time. Thank you so much.